Our planet is in distress. Temperatures are rising, ice caps are melting, and natural disasters are becoming more frequent and severe. Climate change is real and happening now. The time for action is now. The future of our planet depends on the choices we make today. We must act decisively and collectively to address this global challenge. We stand at a turning point, a pivotal moment in human history. The choices we make today will determine the course of our planet's future. This is not a time for despair, but a time for action, for innovation, and for collective responsibility. We have the power to change course, to steer ourselves towards a more sustainable path. It begins with understanding the problem, recognizing the urgency, and embracing the solutions that are within our grasp. This documentary is a call to action, an invitation to join a global movement of individuals, communities, and organizations working together to create a better future. We'll showcase inspiring stories of people around the world who are making a difference, demonstrating that even small actions can have a big impact. From the individual to the global level, everyone has a role to play in this critical endeavor. From reducing our reliance on single-use plastics to embracing renewable energy sources, there are countless ways to reduce our carbon footprint and contribute to a healthier planet. We'll delve into the world of renewable energy, exploring the potential of solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal power to meet our energy needs while minimizing our environmental impact. You'll learn how these clean energy sources are becoming increasingly affordable and accessible, paving the way for a future powered by nature. We'll also explore the exciting world of eco-friendly technologies and innovations that are transforming the way we live, work, and travel. From electric vehicles and energy-efficient appliances, to green building materials and sustainable agriculture practices, we'll showcase the latest advancements that are making it easier than ever to live a more sustainable lifestyle. Our journey towards a sustainable future begins not with grand gestures but with the small, conscious choices we make each day. These seemingly insignificant actions, when multiplied by millions, have the power to create a ripple effect of change, transforming our relationship with the planet and shaping a brighter future. From the food we eat to the clothes we wear, the products we buy, and the way we travel, every decision we make has an impact on the environment. Take, for example, the simple act of choosing reusable bags over plastic ones at the grocery store. Plastic bags, often used for mere minutes, can take hundreds of years to decompose, polluting our oceans, harming marine life, and clogging our landfills. By opting for reusable bags, we not only reduce our own plastic footprint, but also send a powerful message to businesses and policymakers that consumers demand sustainable alternatives. Rethinking consumption from waste to resources. Our modern consumer culture has fostered a throwaway mentality where products are designed for obsolescence and disposability. This linear model of take, make, dispose is, well, unsustainable and places a tremendous burden on our planet's finite resources. To create a truly sustainable future, we must transition to a circular economy where waste is minimized, resources are used efficiently, and products are designed for longevity and recyclability. Recycling is an essential component of this circular economy, allowing us to transform waste materials into valuable resources. By properly sorting and recycling our paper, plastic, glass, and metal, we can reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills, conserve natural resources, and reduce pollution. It's a simple yet powerful act that each of us can do to contribute to a more sustainable future. Water, a precious and finite resource. Water is essential for life, yet it is a finite resource that is becoming increasingly scarce in many parts of the world. Climate change is exacerbating water scarcity, leading to more frequent and severe droughts, while pollution from industrial activities and agricultural runoff is contaminating our water sources. Conserving water is not just about saving money on our water bills, it's about ensuring that this precious resource is available for future generations. Simple changes in our daily habits can make a big difference in our water consumption. Taking shorter showers, fixing leaky faucets, and watering our lawns efficiently are all easy ways to conserve water at home. We can also be mindful of our water footprint by choosing products that require less water to produce and supporting businesses that prioritize water conservation. Harnessing the power of nature. Nature provides us with clean, renewable energy from the sun, wind, water, and Earth's heat. Harnessing these forces reduces our carbon footprint and creates a sustainable energy system. Today, technology allows us to generate electricity on a larger scale. Solar energy is abundant and accessible. The sun, the ultimate source of energy for our planet, bathes the Earth in a constant stream of sunlight, providing enough energy in 1 hour to power the entire world for a year. Solar energy is abundant, widely available, and unlike fossil fuels, it does not produce harmful greenhouse gases or air pollution. Harnessing this vast potential is essential for mitigating climate change and transitioning to a clean energy future. Solar photovoltaic technology converts sunlight directly into electricity using solar panels made of semiconductor materials. When sunlight strikes these panels, it knocks electrons loose from their atoms, generating an electric current. This electricity can then be used to power homes, businesses, and even entire communities. Wind energy tapping into the skies. Wind, another powerful force of nature, has been harnessed for centuries to propel ships, grind grain, and pump water. Today, wind energy is one of the fastest-growing sources of renewable energy globally, providing a clean and sustainable alternative to fossil fuels. Wind turbines, towering structures with blades that resemble airplane propellers, capture the kinetic energy of wind and convert it into electricity. As wind blows across the blades of a wind turbine, it creates a lift force, similar to the force that lifts an airplane wing. This lift force causes the blades to rotate, turning a generator that produces electricity. Wind turbines can be installed on land or offshore, harnessing the power of wind in various locations. Technology and sustainability. Technology plays a pivotal role in shaping a sustainable future. From electric vehicles and renewable energy systems to smart homes and precision agriculture, technology empowers us to reduce our environmental impact and conserve resources. The transportation sector is a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions and air pollution, with traditional gasoline-powered vehicles releasing harmful pollutants into the atmosphere. Electric vehicles, or EVs, powered by electricity rather than fossil fuels, offer a cleaner, more sustainable alternative, reducing our reliance on oil and mitigating the impacts of climate change. As battery technology advances and charging infrastructure expands, EVs are becoming increasingly viable for a growing number of drivers. Electric vehicles produce zero tailpipe emissions, meaning they release no harmful pollutants into the air we breathe. This is particularly beneficial in urban areas, where air pollution from vehicles can contribute to respiratory problems and other health issues. While EVs do require electricity to charge, the electricity grid is becoming increasingly cleaner as more renewable energy sources come online. The homes we live in consume a significant amount of energy and resources, from heating and cooling to lighting and appliances. Smart homes, equipped with connected devices and intelligent systems, offer a pathway to reduce our environmental impact and create a more sustainable and efficient living environment. By automating tasks, optimizing energy use, and providing homeowners with greater control over their energy consumption, smart homes are empowering us to make smarter choices for the planet. One of the key features of a smart home is its ability to automate tasks and optimize energy use based on our preferences and schedules. Smart thermostats, for example, can learn our heating and cooling preferences and adjust the temperature accordingly, ensuring comfort while minimizing energy waste. Smart lighting systems can automatically turn lights on and off based on occupancy and ambient light levels, reducing energy consumption. While governments and corporations play a role in addressing climate change, the true power lies in the hands of the people. Community-led initiatives and grassroots movements are transforming our future. From urban gardens to renewable energy projects, these efforts make a tangible difference. Small actions multiplied have a global impact. This movement's diversity is inspiring. People from all walks of life are tackling climate change. Driven by urgency and a desire to make a difference, they are taking action now. Community-led climate action addresses local needs and contributes to global solutions. Local efforts inspire others, creating a ripple effect of change. These efforts can transform our relationship with the planet. Community tree planting initiatives mitigate climate change. Trees absorb carbon dioxide and provide numerous benefits. Communities planting trees enhance local and global environments. The stories of community-led climate action are not just about environmental sustainability. They are also about social justice, economic empowerment, and community resilience. By addressing the interconnected challenges of climate change, poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation, these initiatives are creating a more just and equitable world for all. In many communities, climate change is exacerbating existing social and economic inequalities. Low-income communities and communities of color are often disproportionately affected by the impacts of climate change, such as extreme heat, flooding, and air pollution. Community-led climate action projects are working to address these disparities, promoting equitable access to clean energy, healthy food, and a safe environment for all. Climate change is a global challenge that transcends national borders, requiring a coordinated and collaborative response from the international community. The interconnected nature of our planet's climate system means that greenhouse gas emissions released anywhere contribute to the warming of the planet everywhere, impacting countries and communities regardless of their contribution to the problem. Recognizing this shared responsibility, nations have come together under the umbrella of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, or UNFCCC, to address climate change on a global scale. Established in 1992, the UNFCCC provides a framework for international cooperation on climate change, with the ultimate goal of stabilizing greenhouse gas concentrations in the atmosphere at a level that would prevent dangerous human interference with the climate system. The convention has been ratified by 198 parties, representing a near universal consensus on the need for global action to address this pressing issue. The Paris Agreement represents a shift in the global approach to climate action, moving away from a top-down approach with legally binding emissions reduction targets to a bottom-up approach where countries set their own nationally determined contributions, or NDCs. These NDCs outline each country's plans to reduce their emissions and adapt to the impacts of climate change. The agreement also includes provisions for transparency and accountability, with countries required to regularly report on their progress towards their commitments. While the Paris Agreement provides a framework for global action, its success depends on the willingness of countries to implement ambitious policies and invest in clean energy and climate resilience. The agreement recognizes that developed countries have a responsibility to take the lead in reducing emissions and providing financial and technological support to developing countries. Addressing climate change requires a level of international cooperation and collaboration unprecedented in human history. It demands that countries put aside their differences, recognize their shared future, and work together to find solutions that benefit all. While the challenges are significant, so too are the opportunities. International cooperation on climate change can foster innovation, create jobs, and drive economic growth. Investing in renewable energy, energy efficiency, and sustainable transportation can create millions of jobs worldwide while reducing pollution and improving public health. By working together, countries can share knowledge, technologies, and best practices, accelerating the transition to a low-carbon and climate-resilient future. Throughout this documentary, we've journeyed from the depths of the climate crisis to the heights of human ingenuity and collective action. We've explored the science behind climate change, witnessed its devastating impacts on our planet and its people, and most importantly, uncovered a wealth of solutions that are within our reach. The power to address the climate crisis lies in our collective action. Every single one of us has a role to play, a responsibility to make conscious choices that reduce our environmental impact and contribute to a healthier planet. From the everyday actions we take in our homes and communities, our collective power is immense. The road ahead will not be without its challenges. There will be setbacks, resistance to change, and the need for continued innovation and collaboration. But we cannot afford to be daunted by the scale of the task at hand. Instead, we must embrace the challenge with a sense of urgency, optimism, and unwavering determination. We must challenge the notion that we are powerless to make a difference. The future is not predetermined. It is shaped by the choices we make today. By embracing our role as agents of change, by demanding action from our leaders, and by supporting businesses and organizations that prioritize sustainability, we can create a future where both people and the planet thrive. As we conclude our journey through the world of climate solutions, let us remember that we are not alone in this endeavor. Across the globe, a growing movement of individuals, communities, and nations is rising to the challenge of climate change. We are united by a shared commitment to protecting our planet and creating a more sustainable future for all. The solutions are within our grasp. The technologies exist. The knowledge is readily available. What we need now is the collective will to act, to make bold choices, and to demand change from those in power. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope this documentary has inspired you to take action, to embrace your role as a steward of our planet, and to join the global movement for a sustainable future. Remember, even small actions can make a big difference. Together, we can create a world where both people and the planet thrive. And don't forget to subscribe to Can Do Global Files for more insightful documentaries on the critical issues facing our world. Let's continue to learn, to grow, and to make a positive impact together. As we conclude our journey through climate solutions, let us remember we are not alone. A global movement is rising to the challenge, united by a commitment to protect our planet. The solutions are within our grasp. The time for action is now. Thank you for joining us on this journey.